Channing picks it back up. Is going to swing it over to Lila, who didn't quite gain the line as Captain Graybeard decides to whistle it down. I think that one was a good pass. Pretty sure from my angle that was onside. I'm not sure what the hell he was looking at. Perhaps he had a few wobbly pops last night and still feeling it. Saskatchewan's going to fire that one in. Isla Nash is there. She gives a little shoulder check, but can't quite get the ring. They couldn't hold the heat of the pass. Comes up. Combo helmet now. Cho with some speed. Her centering passes to Dottie. Dottie was a little bit asleep at the wheel. Let that one go by. And Saskatchewan recovers the centering pass to absolutely nobody. Goes off the back wall. Captain's able to get a quick shot away, but doesn't quite make it for the reset. So Veronica Simpson, she's going to think about it and moves it to Isla Nash. She's getting checked. Wilson all over the place. Playing it into the corner. It's kicked by a few. Thompson's there. Isla Nash picks it up. She's going to dangle her way through. This one's going to be a 2-liner over the far side. Greer couldn't make it out of the zone in time. So that's going to bring it all the way back down. They're going to lose the offensive possession once again. Nobody saw that play coming. To the wall. Coming behind the net and circling. They've got a lot of speed coming through. That one caught the foot of Briar Sturby. Was able to knock the pass away. And now Thompson picks up the iron ring. She's going to slip underneath. Headmans it up to Greer. Greer couldn't handle the pass. Thompson with the good stick check, but the support is there by Saskatchewan. They're just all over the ring. Their headman pass gets broken up by Taylor. She runs into the two-man press. Thompson's there to pick it up. She's going to come behind the net, skates around. The referee makes the play up. It's Greer and Cam. Cam comes away with it, but gets stick checked. It seems Saskatchewan with a lot of speed is playing a two-man press when we just can't seem to stretch the ice back. That would have been a perfect give and go. Cross ice to cross ice. Now it's given to Thompson. Thompson looking for the outlet. She's going to delay and look. Tries to thread the needle. Picks up by Avery, who spins and fires the backhand shuttle shot. The goalie slides, makes the saves, and now Saskatchewan's coming out. They had a bit of a fast break. They totally pissed it away. They're able to keep possession, coming in center, no look pass to the outside. Fooled even her teammate. Are able to recover, circling the net. They've got a long shot, maybe panic a little bit. That goes straight into Veronica Simpson. Center mass is going to hold the ring as she couldn't quite find it. So 7:41 to go in the first quarter. The clock people can't figure out how to put the periods up on the clock. That's great. So played low into the corner, driving up over top is Saskatchewan. Circling. Oh, that could have been a good behind the back no look pass. Probably would have been a goal, but they didn't have the nuts to do it. Aaron's shot fired a mile wide, but Woolheather picks it up. Avery's watching. Taryn's able to pick that one up. She's going to circle back around. Looking for the outlet pass. Makes a couple quick stop-ups. Finds Piper Emo. Emo couldn't quite get the ring. Now she recovers. And Casavenda's got it. Casavenda's going to push her way up. Headmans it to... Was looking for Avery, and then Jensen was able to pick it up, but lost the shooting angle. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock as... we get a reset off. Casavenda is fighting for it inside. Jensen able to pick up the errand ring. She's going to come over top. Lots of time to set it up. Circling. Still nobody really coming in. They're going to leave it for Maya Ovalduve, who fakes the pass inside. Circles behind. Has Channing streaking to the net. Still can't quite find the pass. Gets a little sauce on it. Channing couldn't quite stick the ring. She's going to take the outside shot. That's easily saved by the goalie, but a good reset. And Maya Ovalduve drops her shoulder into Channing. Absolutely obliterates her. It's a two-line pass picked up by Isla now. She's going to play it across to Lila. Nice little give and go. It's touched back to Channing. Channing was trying to find Ovalduve. She overstated the ring just a bit, and it's going to turn back up the other way. Lila picks it up the neutral zone, gives it to Ovalduve, who's got a bit of a lane. That one didn't miss by much. Channing lost a glove coming through the middle, got a bit of a yard sale. Now it's Ovalduve, plays it to Thompson. Thompson back for Allison Clausen-Ross. She got a shot off that one. The goalie didn't even see it. She just had a hope and a prayer and made the save. Played to Thompson. Thompson can get it. Greer picks up the long pass, takes the outside shot. It's played away by the goalie's blocker into the corner. New shot clock. Gives it to Dottie. Dottie back to Greer. Greer fires a piss missile over the net. Thompson picks that one up. Still lots of time on the clock. Thompson plays it back to Dottie. Dottie fumbling with it. Can't quite get it. She falls. Thompson picks it up at the top of the blue line. She's going to play it across to Dottie. Dottie could have made a nice backhand pass, probably to open the lane. Didn't see it. Now Thompson picks up the Aaron ring. Cross ice to Greer. Greer was able to pick that one up, but it was kind of on her wrong hand. Drops it for Dottie. Dottie takes the outside hope shot and misses the net. Saskatchewan's going to pick it up and come inside. Good stick check by all three string players. Cam tries to push it outside. It gets knocked away. Cam still has it, tries to shovel it to Thompson. It gets broken up, and now Saskatchewan with the firm possession brings it up the wall. No help as they were caught in a line change. Now they bring it up. It's broken up by Taylor, but Saskatchewan's able to pick it back up. They're going to circle around the net, drop pass it behind. 19 couldn't grab it. She's coming, skating over top, but kind of giving up topside a little bit. We got to step over into the lane, take that away. Sturby picks it up. She's going to head man. It's looking for Cam. Cam can't quite win the battle. She press checks her. Check along the boards, and now it's a schmozzle inside, and the Stinger going to get the offensive possession. Sorry, it'll be a neutral zone possession. This glass at George Blendon Arena is horse shit. Maybe the city could spend some money and clean the glass, get some magic erasers on this stuff. Apologize for the lack of viewing through the glass. Casavenda picks it up in the corner. She gets knocked down. No call on the play, and Saskatchewan is going to get the fast break. Kind of a fortuitous change pass. Cuts inside, outside. That one almost looked like it was in. Hit the back of the net. And a bit of a ring battle. Captain Graybeard's in my way, so we can't see shit. Playing through the middle, nobody there. It's broken up. Now Taylor Avery had it, overstated it a bit. I got a bit of the wobbles there, sorry. Circling through the zone. They're going to have a block shot, and Piper Emo picks it up once again. She's going to run into the two-man press, getting leaned on by everybody. She gets knocked down. That is finally going to get the attention of Captain Graybeard as his arm goes up. And the league's worst power play is going to go back to work. Ofer. I think the Sting power play converting at about 1.3% this season, but look to change their fortunes around here.
How was the Canucks doing?
Elsa, MOD, and
doing what they're supposed to.
Jensen up front.
Management's happy now. They're out of it anyway. Right. My question is,
So, as I suspected, we couldn't get the period up, probably not getting the penalty up on the clock, so we're going to have a bit of a TV timeout. Now they've got it running. EKR picks it up on the wall. She's going to low drive, drops it in the corner for Jensen. Jensen struggling to find it. It gets knocked off of her stick. And Saskatchewan with a fast break coming up. And Jensen is going to get a penalty. That's kind of a BSB call. Sorry, SBS call. That was just, she toe picked and fell. Big save by Veronica Simpson. New shot clock for Saskatoon as they try the wraparound attempt, missed the net. Good press and set up on the four-man in play, and they're going to go, oh, that's a totally high stick. High stick. High stick. Hey, look at Captain Graybeard actually made the right call this time. So we're going to go to the box for the softer than baby shit playing the angle penalty. And Saskatchewan's going to go to the sin bin because they just flailed and hit the ring.
You can't hit the ring yet, right?
Piss poor decision making on both sides of the ice. But at least Captain Graybeard got it right this time. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for the Sting. Thompson, Channing, and Sturby up front. Taylor flanking it on the back end. Let's say pull the goalie and go 4 in. Fuck it. Huh? Yeah, totally. Should have 4 forwards. Pull up the goalie and control it. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not.
And then run in and out till the forwards non-stop. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Oh, not too bad.
It's too early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you missed my tantrum about 25 minutes ago about that. Oh, clock operators. Still struggling to get it up on the 1972 technology.
Yeah, it's tight schedule. Time slots.
So they finally got their poop in a group. It's going to be 4-on-3 for a minute. Thompson totally gets away with upending her check. Now has a bit of a fast break. She's going to come in one-on-one. Tries to play it across. It gets bumped in. Had a bit of a pinball shot, and Thompson's going to find the back of the net to convert on the Sting first power play of the game. And Stinger taking an early lead 1-0 in a elimination game. So they got to win and possibly by a lot so that Nick can't watch the Seattle Seahawks game tonight.
Ruined my day.
So Saskabush is going to start with the ring, waiting for the clock crew to figure out how to put a goal up on the clock. Perhaps the city of Calgary could figure out, a couple less bike lanes and maybe upgrade some of the arena technology here. That would be lovely. Saskatoon fires it into the corner. That one was missed, but they pick up the bounce off the board, circling over top. Back into 4-on-4 play. Thompson with the stick check. She's going to get the ring back. Cuts back. Leaves it. Was looking for Sturby. Overskated it. Plays it to Channing. Channing back to Thompson. Thompson is just fighting her way through. A little bit of a bull and a China shot. Brings it back door for Channing. She couldn't quite stick the ring. Does get it back. Centers it for Sturby. And that is going to be a crease violation on Saskabush. So a new set of troops and a new possession with a new shot clock in the offensive zone for the Sting. We got 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Still 4-on-4 for another minute 9 on the softer than baby shit body check call and the high sticking to Saskatoon. That was Emo trying to drop it. A little bit of a miscommunication, and Saskatoon's going to come out over top. They're going to pull the Savardian spinorama, try to go short side, down back side of the net. Taryn trying to push her check off. Centering pass is fumbled by the Saskatchewan forward. Now they play it into the middle. She's watched by Taryn, gets a bit of an angle. It's saved by Veronica Simpson, and now nobody there to pick up the rebound. And we're back tied 1-1. Saskatoon picks up the air and ring. Is it a penalty or just a possession if a goalie pulls it into their own crease?
Possession.
Well, why aren't we just grabbing those instead of leaving them in front?
Right?
Unless it's a delay game. Maybe it's a penalty and that's why we don't. At the line, Isla Nash out-muscles her check, finds Dottie. Dottie's going to cut over top. She gets hauled down. Delayed penalty coming up on Saskatoon.
It's Regina.
Yeah, and Regina's in Saskatoon.
No, it's not. Guess we have a geography lesson here today.
Whatever.
Like, what?
Don't they speak Mexican there?
A little bit. That's how I'm thrown off.
Elsa to Dottie. Elsa gets it back, fires one just a bit outside. It's played up to Dottie. Dottie's going to play a little Harry Potter with her stick and now fires it. That's going to go inside post on the low piss missile angle. Just like that, you're staying her back in the driver's seat 2-1 with 5.8 seconds left to go in the muscle check first quarter. What's that? Good morning. That was Dottie.
Everyone playing this morning?
Everybody's playing everyone.
Oh, okay. Some of the other rinks are too close, right? No, they're all over the place.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Is
Exciting game.
Nora going to play lacrosse this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your daughter?
Yeah, and I think B and I are coaching together again. I talked to Robin about it the other day, so
We're on the same team.
hopefully, yeah, it'll be good. And we are going to take a couple second intermission and mute it. We are back for the muscle check second quarter. So Saskatchewan starts with the possession. They're just going to dump it into the corner. Couldn't handle it. It's picked up by... Can't see who that was. I think it was Taylor. It's turned over at the blue line, so piss away a good opportunity there. And Saskatoon's going to cut back in over top. They're going to fire center mass on Veronica Simpson. She finds it. It's going to play it into the corner for... I don't know who that is.
You gotta stop throwing in the corner when they got two players in the corner.
So it's flipped out top looking for Greer. Saskatoon's going to pull the Maverick shortstop. We're going to lose it cross ice. They do regain it. Watched by Greer. Thompson's going to come in. She's going to win the race on the defender. Centering pass to Greer. That one should have been money in the bank. No, couldn't handle the pass through the middle. Saskatoon picks it back up, or Regina, or wherever they're from.
Are you serious?
So big schmozzle through the middle. Thompson comes away with it. She's got Greer streaking. She's going to wait. Cross ice back to Skirby, who's activated off the line. She shows good patience, doesn't throw it away. Centering pass to Avery is there. She fires a piss missile. Unfortunately, it goes just over the net. We got about 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Thompson with the reset shot, and it's going to be corralled in by the Regina or Saskatoon, or I don't know, maybe they're from Weyburn. In any event, the result is going to be the same, and the Sting are going to get an offensive zone possession. Avery plays it to the sides looking for Casavenda. Casavenda does pick it up off the wall. She's getting pressed hard. Avery comes in. She gets pushed down from behind. No call on the play. That seemed like a similar play that got Paige Jensen into some hot water earlier, but they're going to give it back to a goalie ring for Saskabush. And a circle around the net. Avery with the good quick stick intercepts the pass. Was looking for Jensen in the center. Couldn't quite get it. Avery, like a bit of a fish out of water, finally regains her feet, gets back up. As Sask is coming down, they're going to fire a long shot off of the toe of Veronica Simpson. It was picked up by Avery and then plays across to Piper. Piper being watched heavily. She's got to regroup back now. Drops it for Taryn. Taryn is going to bring it up to Elsa. Elsa couldn't quite stick the ring, and the Saskatoon defender is going to wind it up. She's going to play it ahead. Now they got a little tic-tac looking for the toe, but Veronica Simpson takes it away with the face mask save. Plays it up the wall. Was looking for Elsa. Couldn't quite get it. You're going to fake inside, go outside, and lose it. Now it's played up to Ovalduve. Ovalduve's got a streaking Dottie. She makes the headman. It's touched, but left behind as nobody could quite pick it up. Oh, Dottie gets just absolutely high load and then sliding into home base. Gets her feet taken out once again. That is going to bring up a penalty. As the league's worst power play, looking to get a little bit more percentage on this one. We've got the power line of Ovalduve, Dottie, and Thompson up front. Thompson's going to play it to Ovalduve. She's going to cut inside low, looked for the low centering pass. Thompson couldn't quite get there, and it's dumped away by Saskatoon. Isla Nash fighting for possession. I don't know. That one looked like it went over the blue line. Saskatoon's able to get a bit of an offensive threat. She's going to run into Lila, who drops the shoulder. Looks like more of a pick than anything else to me, but I guess Captain Greybeard is going to say he is. He has been.
Okay. But that's not my name, by the way.
Okay.
It should be. Can grow up.
Well, you know, 1950s.
Exactly. You just struggle because you can't spell it.
I am a bad speller.
So the Sting piss away the offensive possession as it was coming up the wall. 4-on-4 play here. That was a bit of a pitiful shot attempt by Saskatoon. Channing threads the needle, was looking for Thompson. Thompson couldn't find it. She does recover under the net. 20 seconds left on the shot clock, so lots of time to set it up. She's going to go back across ice to Jensen. Jensen still fighting for it. She's running into some feet, and that is going to be a crease violation against Saskatchewan. So the Sting with the offensive possession and the new shot clock. 6:44 to go in the first half.
What's that?
As Avery, Greer, and Sturby leaves it for Avery. Avery threads to the front of the net. Sturby couldn't pull that one out of the crease. She's going to send it to Greer. Greer's got it. She's going to fire into the goalie's chest. And that one's played back into the crease. Goalie ring goes out to the outside. They're just going to fire this one away down the ice. It's a two-line pass, which she's got a bit of a free possession. Taylor picks it up. She runs into the end boards. That's going to be a hooking or a slashing call against Saskatchewan. Yep, they're going to get the slash. As official Claire is right there to see it. So we're going to go back to 4-on-3. As EKR, Cam, and Piper up front with Taryn on the back end. EKR is going to play it to Piper. Piper back to EKR. She's going to go backside to Cam, not Greer. EKR back to Cam. Cam lost sight of the ring momentarily, gets it back. Tried the centering pass. It's broken up. Saskatchewan with the possession. They're going to headman it, run into the wall. Still can't quite get possession. Now they do. Can't find the outlet. And this one gets thrown into the corner. Saskatchewan picks it back up. Gains possession. Is going to go outside. Now fires high into the face of Veronica Simpson. This one's going to get bounced passed up to Cam. Cam thinks about giving it to Casavenda and then leaves it for Klostenroth. Cam fighting for the ring. She's able to outmuscle the Saskatchewan defender. Centering pass to Elsa. Elsa's shot is blocked. We got to find new shorting lanes, and everybody goes down into a pile. Number 14 is Saskatchewan, not happy that there was no call on the play, although I don't think it warranted a call. Piper Emo is going to come over top. She spins, leaves it for Elsa. Elsa was leaking away, didn't have enough muscle to get it back to her, and Saskatoon picks it back up. We're going to run into the two-man press, and Jensen's able to unearth her. She looks to center it to EKR, to KK. Casavenda with the good stick check. Graybeard's in my way.
Yeah, definitely a rough game.
And they're going to circle coming underneath. We're going to play this one up. Onto the wall.
We're going to play 6-2.
Thompson washing, pushing. They're still circling. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. They're going to get a panic shot. Good stick check by Thompson. He's able to get that one to Isla. Tyler back to Thompson. Thompson to Jensen. And then it's broken up at the net front. Maya Ovaldude watching her check. Can't quite stick it away. That gives lots of time for the back check to set up. Jensen watching her check. She's going to outmuscle along the boards. Can't quite get it as there's 3 black jerseys all over her. And now it's pushed into the corner. Nobody there. Isla's fighting for the rings, able to get that one back. It's going to come all the way down. Nobody's there, so Sask is going to pick it up. It's still 2-1. Still leading Saskatchewan here. We're back to even strength, 5-on-5. Played back to Taylor. Taylor's looking to stretch the ice. Knocked away by Aaron, Saskatchewan stick. And they're going to send a high floater. It just found a hole. Bit of a pop fly with eyes. And we're back to 2-2. So 3:06 remaining in the half. It's all knotted up at deuces. Taylor's going to play it to Sturby. Sturby finds Dottie. Was looking for Dottie. Dottie kind of overstated the pass, unfortunately. And same thing happens to Saskatchewan. Channing Perversev picks up the stretch pass. She's gonna fire it in the mouse hole side of the net, and just like that, you're staying her back in the lead, 3-2, off of a nicely placed shot by Channing Perversev. That's good. 2:49 to go in the half. Saskatoon on the fast break off the center ring. They're going to find the offensive zone. They do have a lot of speed and skate quite well. Drop pass into the top, and they're going to fire a piss missile into the roof. Answering right back, it is tit for tat at this point. 2:36 to go, so that was about a 12-second goal. 12 seconds answering the bell. 3-3. Taryn finds Greer streaking through the middle. Greer is going to center it to Elsa. Elsa couldn't quite grab it. She fights for the ring, gets it back, drops it to Greer along the boards. Greer's going to walk middle, and she's going to take the shot. And Elsa tried to get a sneaky little poke through, but unfortunately it had crossed the plane into the crease. Now Saskatoon coming up, looking to stretch the ice. They find it. Actually, they're fighting over it. There's a little friendly fire, black on black check. Going through the middle. Oh, that was a nice move. Double back. And Veronica Simpson finds it. She's going to play it out to the side. Unfortunately, nobody there, so that's going to be a turnover with a new clock. Simpson shuts the door. She's just going to hang on to it for a second and take a breather, get a new set of troops. It is going to be an offensive possession for Saskatoon or Regina or Weyburn or wherever the hell they're from. That's maybe a little bit more better. He's played to the wall by Saskabush. They're going to come inside, circling around, can't find anywhere to go. It's knocked off a stick by Isla Nash. It's been a checking machine. Her headmanning pass didn't have the steam. It's picked off. Thompson's there to break up the play. Still nobody able to get it on their sticks. Now the Sting do. They get hauled down, coming through the middle. Somehow Saskabush ended up back with it, and they're going to circle low. Trying to come around. Going to be a drop pass there. Lila was able to break it up just enough. Thompson sends it across. It now comes up from Nash to Casavenda. He's looking for a passing lane. They're totally taken away by a wave of black jerseys, and they're going to pick it up inside. They're going to go in front of the net, bring it up. It's turned over at the blue line to Lila. Lila tried to fish it across, but the neutral zone trap was there by Saskabush, and now they're going to get a possession coming in. We got 38 seconds left. We're knotted at threes. Quick cross-ice pass. They're going to fire that one over the net. That one didn't miss by much either, as Taylor takes a bit of a fall. Cross-ice quick stick attempt was fumbled. 20 seconds to go. Saskatoon just in a shooting gallery right now. Pretty sure that was a crease. It goes cross ice. It's back in the net as they're working the side-to-side quick stick shooting angle. 5 seconds to go. They're going to go cross ice. Miss the net once again. As they've got Veronica Simpson sliding through looking like Reggie Lemelin. And that is going to bring up our first bathroom break of the game. We're going to mute this and be right back for the Muscle Check second half. Balance, you fucker. When Sting start with the neutral zone possession to start the second half, they're going to swing it outside. Perversa couldn't quite handle it, does recover it back, drops it, was looking for MOD. It's fumbled by the Saskatchewan defender and now brought back inside. They're going to fire a high one over the net. Oh, she gets just dumped from behind. No call on that, I'm not really sure. The hit and run totally ignored by the officials, and now Saskatchewan comes down on a bit of a fast break. They're going to come into the offensive zone. Watched by Sturby. You're going to cut inside. Good check by Avery Phillips. It's headman to EKR. She couldn't quite turn it up ice, and Saskatchewan recovers. Gonna have some quicker neutral zone bump passes to stretch them out. That one, Aaron shot goes wide. Sturby's there to pick it up. She gets tripped, and Claire's not going to ignore that one, even though Captain Graybeard did.
Back ref.
Yeah, I know. I'm like right in front of him. Because he's an idiot.
The Nets know it.
I know, because he's a fucking idiot.
That's how weird. It's so weird.
Oh, he's fucking Captain Graybush now? He's terrible. If he ever finds my live streams and figures out who I got this, he's having fun. I'll just rip him. Dottie circling off the wall is a nice spin move. Tries to eye up to Elsa. Elsa wasn't expecting it. She leaves it for Piper. Piper's going to circle below the net on the old in and out. Plays it up to Dottie. Dottie makes a nice move, floats it in, but Saskatchewan makes an even better save. And Saskatchewan with possession being, for sake, she heel kicked herself. That is softer than baby shit.
Oh my baby.
So I believe that is going to be, I think it's Greer. It goes to the sin bin. Should be 2 minutes for watching the Saskatchewan player slip in her own shit. Back to 4-on-4. Saskatchewan comes over top. We're still not up at threes. Circling, waiting, drop pass inside. That one blocked by their own player in front of the net. Set up the screen and made the save. You get a... Why did they reset the shot clock on that? It was knocked away by their own player. Watched by Thompson. They're just going to throw themselves into the net, Glenn Anderson style. That was going to be a delayed crease call as Captain Babier couldn't. I don't know if he just couldn't remember what was going on, but it's played up. Taryn loved the pass. They're going to cut inside, but Veronica Simpson's there to shut the door. It's played back to Emo. That's a trip. That's even a trip in prison. And now Cam's going to get a hooking penalty. This is unbelievably piss poor referee. That was a stick check. It's called for a hook. The tripping penalty is completely ignored. If I didn't know better, I think Casavenda talked to the referees before the game to make sure he could watch the Seahawks play. So quick pass in front. They're going to go back next side. They're going to fire it over the net. It touches the crossbar. And good play in front of the net by Isla Nash to break it up on the 4-on-3 advantage for Saskatoon. They're going to headline it in. They're going to go one-on-one. They're going to find the inside post to take their first lead of the game. Give the assist to the official on that one for the poor call they made to give the advantage back. To Saskatchewan, and now the Sting find themselves in familiar territory.
We're down 3-1. I think it's a 4 down.
Trailing by 1 in the third quarter. We're going to go back to 4-on-4. we'll see if the Sting can answer back as quickly as Saskatchewan has been. Avery Phillips brings it up. She's going to go net side, was looking for Sturby. Sturby couldn't quite find the ring. She out-muscles her check, still has it on her stick. Comes over top, cuts back inside, plays it to the net side to Casavenda. That shot is blocked. It's a good look. Fighting for it was Paige Jensen. Forces the turnover, and the offensive possession comes back to the Sting with a new shot clock. Sorry, not Jensen, that was Sturby. Now Jensen and EKR step out of the ice with Sturby up front, Taylor guarding the back end in the 4-on-4 action. Jensen circling, she's going to come back around, takes the long outside shot. She's going to fire that one 10 feet over the net. And Saskatchewan picks it up. Nobody's streaking back. They got a bit of a headman play. Now Taylor makes a good stick play to break up the pseudo breakaway, and then it's pushed into the neutral zone. Jensen gets it back. She has nowhere to go. Fires it into the offensive zone. Has no help. And Saskabush is going to bring it back up. They're going to fire it into the corner. Taylor watching, waiting. Takes the angle away. They're going to come underneath now. EKR took away top side. They're going to have that one. Veronica Simpson's there to take the door away. And Sturby just out-muscles the check. She's going to fire it up to Jensen. Jensen gets double-ended, and now EKR gets offensively charged through the middle. That's going to be a hooking play as Jensen... Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Why did we not take that ring? EKR with a good stick check, and now Thompson pulls the ring in as Jensen's going to go back to the box on the hooking call. So 6:16 to go in the Muscle-Chuck third quarter. The SO Golden Ring must win for both teams. Played outside. Going to come low. There's White Cage. Is circling, moves it. She throws it to no man's line. Nobody there to pick it up. They do regain possession. Bring it back in. It goes cross ice. Sliding saved by Simpson. She left a little bit of a pizza. And then Thompson, they're going to say, pulled it out of the crease. I don't know if I agree. Circling, they're going to go cross ice. They find it into the front of the net. Simpson's there to shut the door. Karen gets it back. She's going to flip it high off the glass to Thompson. Thompson has it. She gets stick checked on the triple team. Gets it back. And she's going to fire this one up the ice. Was looking for Ovalduve. That one, she's able to bring it back in. Thompson on the press. Can't quite get the rolling ring. And Saskatoon's going to stretch it back up. Emo's there to break up the pass, although overskates it. They're going to try to go short side. Can't beat Veronica Simpson on that weak sauce. Now Tim's going to bring it up to Ovalduve. That pass is intercepted at the line and turned back up ice. Thompson's there to make the stick save, or stick check. Saskatchewan able to bring it back in over the line. We got a little black-on-black violence through the middle. They Superman missile themselves into each other, but they are able to take possession, regain it back. They're going to come in. That's a total crease. Not sure what they're waiting for on that. Now it is going to be a goalie ring, as they're going to call it a through rather than a crease violation, but the result is the same. Veronica Simpson's just going to play that one on the top of the net. We got 20 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Avery Phillips, Channing Perversa, Isla and Lila out to finish this one off. They're going to play it into the corner looking for an opening. Can't quite find one. So going back, a drop pass to the low side. They're going to come up top side and fire it over the net. Looking for it was Lila. She couldn't quite get it through the forechecker's skate. Now they're going to drop it back. Got a new shot clock somewhere there. Long high shot played away by Veronica Simpson. Lila picks up the errant ring, plays it up the wall to Isla Nash. Nash finds Elsa. Elsa's hauled down. Sliding into second. So 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the penalty expires to the Sting, and they pick up a power play.
How's the time?
Elsa's going to play it to the side for Dottie. Dottie dropping it to Elsa. Elsa's going to fire no angle shot. That one corralled in by the Saskatchewan goalie. They're going to play it up and get a bit of a fast break going here. Coming up in a three-man press on the penalty kill. They're going to fire some high heat into the shoulder of Veronica Simpson. They're able to pick up the rebound. It's going to come back around, circling. Playing, moving, circling. They're going to come top side, drop it over top. Couldn't quite stick it to keep the shooting angle. Now circling around the net. She's going to drive middle, gives it across. Veronica Simpson follows the ring, plays it away. She's going to give it to Isla Nash at the net side. Nash stretches the ice up, looks for Greer, finds Greer. Greer's going to jump it ahead. Was looking for Dottie, maybe gave a little too much lead on that. And it's picked back up by Saskatoon. We got 1 minute to go. Good stick check by Greer. Greer's going to fire that one at the goalie's head. I don't know that there was much of a plan with that shot. And Saskatchewan picks it up on the turnover. They're going to come back inside. Plaid blocker saved by Veronica Simpson. She's going to fire it outside. Was looking for Taylor, but had a check all on her. Centering pass broken up by Thompson. But Saskatchewan able to keep that one in. They're going to drop it back over top, fire it through the uprights. And it's reversed back behind the net for Taylor. Taylor is going to fire this one through the neutral zone, but finds a Saskatchewan defender. Nobody can stick the ring as Skirby tried to push that one up. Saskatchewan picks it back up. Don't believe there was a possession there. Should not have been a shot clock reset. Not sure why they're being so generous on these resets for Saskatchewan at this point. Taylor's going to play it up to Cam. Cam's looking, waiting. Plays it across for Thompson, picks it up on the board. She's going to cut back inside, takes the shot. That one sliding saved by the goalie. And I think it's going to be a crease against Saskatchewan as Thompson heads off the ice to finish the line change. Avery Phillips plays it over to Cam. Cam circles behind the net. She's going to cut through the middle, still has it, doesn't have a shooting lane. I think we need to start doing some topside cross cuts to open the ice up. We just kind of skate into each other and leak away instead of going to open ice. Piper Emo is going to come over top. She's looking, can't quite find a shooting lane. Avery Phillips gets it. She's going to fire the worm burner. They tried to get it under the goalie's pad, but it's kicked away into the corner, and Saskatchewan picks it up. We got 1 minute to go in the third quarter. The Sting's still trailing. It's played in front, picked up. Nobody can get their stick on it now. Saskatchewan does, but Veronica Simpson with the good glove save. Taryn picks it up behind the net. She's getting accosted. No help. Has to push it back towards the net. Simpson's going to play it up to Jensen. Jensen's able to get that one on her stick. Goes over the line so she can't play it. Taryn's going to pick up the errant ring. She's going to cut back on the reverse. Looking to stretch it. She's got Ovaldude coming off the bench. Tries to connect. It gets broken out. It's the last minute of play has been all Saskatchewan. Jensen gets knocked off. Elsa comes flying in out of nowhere. Saskatchewan's going to play it. That one goes off the pad of Simpson and played back into the crease. It's going to be No time on the clock. Didn't want to give him a free shot. What's that? So our third and final intermission, we're going to take a moment and be right back. We're back for the fourth and final quarter of this one. Thompson fished it away out of the corner, was looking for Perversa, but couldn't quite find her stick. Thompson gets the angle as Saskatchewan brings it back inside. Saskatchewan cutting middle, gaining top side. That one hits the side of the net. Saskatchewan fans thought that one was inside the net. Losing it behind the net, gaining it back is Lila. Lila finds Thompson. Thompson's going to look for Dottie. She's got to wait at the blue line. There's nobody getting to open ice. Now she looks, finds Perversa, but he couldn't quite stick the ring. Good stick check by Dottie there, but out-muscled as they're able to find the neutral zone. Now they're coming back inside. They're going to fire this one down into the corner. And then taking top side, play it to the net side, and that one's going to go off the iron and out. New shot clock, new possession for Saskatchewan. They're going to fire that one high and over the net. Taylor's there. She's going to have to just wrap it around the boards. Doesn't quite have the steam to get out of the zone. Watched heavily and knocked down now. In the corner by the Sting defenders, that's going to bring up the goalie ring. Monica Simpson looking for an outlet. She's going to play it behind the net. Taylor had to overskate that one. She's able to kick it back up to her stick. She's going to find Greer. Greer overskated it. Cam's there. Can't quite get you inside. We give up the defensive side of the ring so much to checking out. Drop back inside by Saskatchewan. Looping, looking, turning. It's the pitiful little flip shot into Simpson. Simpson plays it up to Taylor. Taylor finds Greer. Greer looking for Cam. That one ended up behind her, and Saskatchewan turns it back up ice. They're looking for the stretch coming in. They're going to cut top side once again. The Sting keep giving up top side through the middle. It does turn into a goalie ring, so Simpson looking, plays it into the corner for Sturby, who cuts back, still has a lot of pressure. She's going to try to fire it down to Casabenda. It's broken up by Saskatchewan, ends up back in Simpson's crease. Simpson's going to fire it up. Can't quite get onto Jensen's stick, and now it's played up. Casavenda tried to grab that one, overskated a little bit as it checked up on the boards. Everybody goes down. Saskatchewan brings it back into the offensive zone. They're going to go net side cross ice. I didn't think that one went in, but the referee had a better angle and said it did. And we've got a 2-goal hole to try to dig our way out of. As the Sting just had no defensive structure whatsoever. It was a quick side net pass converting for Saskatchewan. Taryn's going to grab the ring in center ice. She's looking for Perversev. It's a bit of a bouncing ring. Nobody can get it. Not sure what the hell came out of the bench. Ovalduve has it. She's getting pressed and stick checked. Can't quite find a passing lane. And Saskatchewan just outworks it. Broken up by Johnson's stick. Good play on the back check there. Take away the scoring chance. And now a quick stick into the center. Good save by Veronica Simpson. She's going to drop it back inside for a streaky Saskatchewan player who takes a backhand shot. It's knocked away by Simpson. Our breakout is just non-existent right now.
Too high and outskated.
Too high, not coming back. Saskatchewan circling, waiting, gets the line change they're looking for. Now they're going to look to press inside. They leave it on the wall. Watched by Thompson. Centering pass runs out of room. There'll be 6 seconds left on a shot clock. Tried the wraparound attempt. Get a new shot clock on that. Not sure I agree. It didn't go off the goal. It went off the back side of the post. That's not supposed to be a shot clock reset. But they get it anyways and continue to go topside. It's blocked by Taryn. T-Dog is there. Quick outside pass. That one's going to pinball off a couple people and then catch Veronica Simpson in the chest. But they get the reset and the rebound. Now a drop pass low. No shooting angle. So they're going to circle back off, showing good patience as a Saskatchewan team. They're going to drop it into the corner, regain possession as nobody on the Sting decided they wanted to go to the ring. Not sure why we're playing so passive right now. We are not protecting a lead. So goalie ring coming up for the Sting, who are struggling to get out of our own end. Hand pass played up to Dottie. Dottie's going to flip it into the neutral zone for Greer. Greer overskated it. It's picked up by Emo. Emo still trying to get the bouncing, rolling ring. She does. Runs into traffic. Is able to keep it on her stick. Finds Greer. Greer leaves it for Emo. Emo's got a bit of a leg. She's got Greer high. Got the rings checked off of her stick and it dies in the crease. Saskatchewan plays it up the wall. Emo gets upended at the line fighting for the ring. No call. Now, I think that was Lila. Finishes her check along the boards. Gets away with it. 2-man press coming in over top. It's slid taken away by Simpson, and then there's a crease violation. Simpson made the save anyways. Played into the corner for Lila. Lila falls, and Saskatchewan regains it. Good save by Veronica Simpson off of the backside post, but Saskatchewan still has possession and a new shot clock. I'm going to play it cross ice once again. Sliding save by Simpson, picked up by Isla Nash, who runs into 3. She's going to get her leg sweep. A little Kobakai action by Saskatchewan there. And Airdrie's going to go on a power play, although the power play in these last couple of quarters has been nothing to get excited about, unfortunately. Elsa Klossen-Roth, Cam, and Casavenda up front. Sturby, goalie, is out of the net, so we're going to go 4 in with the extra attacker. It's turned over. 4 in for Saskatchewan. Played to the sidewall to Cameron. Cameron gives it back to Elsa, who cuts middle. No help there. Played to the net side for Cameron and gets into the goalie's crease. Coming back up, Simpson's back to her net as Saskatchewan is trying to stretch the ice. They get another possession here. Played into the corner. We got a minute 21 left. Haven't really had much offensive. And the Sting are going to get a slashing penalty to even it back up. We're going to go back to 4-on-4. Circling on the 4-on-4 is Saskatchewan. They're going to play the drop pass on the in and out. And she's going to run into a check, still fishing for it. It's going to bring up a goalie ring as movement stopped. It's played to Emo. Emo looks for the cross-ice pass. It's broken up through the middle. Taryn gets the end ring, and now she's going to fish it up to Thompson. The bouncing ring can't be handled. And Saskatchewan recovers. They're just going to fire it into the corner. I think there's going to be a penalty coming up to Thompson for a trip, for a slash. That's terrible. So the referees deciding to get themselves involved in this one with a lot of softer than baby shit calls. With 3:14 to go, it's going to be 4-on-3 and then 5-on-3 for about 30 seconds. And the Sting definitely making this comeback a lot harder on themselves. And this could be curtains for SO Golden Ring tournament for the Sting, as they have got a lot of work to do and not a lot of personnel. Ogilvy gets the fast break, nobody's there, so she's just going to fire it at the net, plays outside, fighting for it is Ogilvy. This one's going to get pushed back up by Saskatchewan into the neutral zone. Played deep onto the hashies. Long outside shot blocked by Simpson, so that's going to be a reset for Saskatchewan. They're going to go net side and saved by Simpson's there to take it away. Cross ice pass to get the quick stick off, but it misses the net. And this one's going to be fired down. It's touched, so it's a free ring, but Saskatchewan's there. Good stick play by Channing Traversa to keep that one alive, but she runs into a 4-man press. Saskatchewan overskating it. Good stick check by Traversa. Her stick's getting held. Saskatchewan controlling, circling. Going to drop it at the line. Now drop it back on the other side to open ice up. They come back inside, the trickling shot saved by Simpson, and that's going to be a goalie ring with 1:30 to go. 15 seconds left in the penalty to Thompson. Taryn gets it up the side of the net. Stick checked away. Nobody at the net side for Saskatchewan, so Taylor's going to play it up. She tries to bounce past it, has no support, and it's turned back over. Thompson sent out of the box onto the ice by the Sting bench. Taryn now has it. She's going to cut into the middle. She's got 3 men. Plays it up to Dottie. Dottie gets hooked and booked, and no call on that. What the fuck is going on here? Played by Dottie to Thompson. Thompson left it for Dottie. Dottie leaves it for Thompson. Thompson has it back. She's going to cut inside. Was looking for a pick. Couldn't quite get it. Thompson still has it. It's looking for some help. Not really getting it. She's going to cut inside, gets a low shot with the reset, gets her own rebound back. She's looking, can't quite find it. Still running into traffic, has it on the stick, She regains it back, is cutting over top. She's going to take the long shot. Rebounds out. She tries to get the short side shot. Now it's going to be a crease in goalie ring. I do think the crease violation should have been against Saskatchewan, but it's not. Dottie pressing, looking, stick checking. Thompson breaks it up at the blue line. She's going to play it ahead for Dottie. Dottie runs into a defender, gets it all alone. Goes backside off the iron. And that is going to do it for the Estill Golden Ring, as I believe the Airdrie Sting are now eliminated in a tough 5-3 loss. On the bright side, Casadenda gets to watch the Seahawks today. That's it, that's all. We'll be back midweek with more Ringette action, as I believe it's curtains on the weekend for the Sting.